Hi. Uh, can't hear you. Can't hear you. Uh,
Oh, Phil. Hello.
there we are.
Hello.
Right, I'm just going to get my tea.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, it's
yes.
coming.
All right.
2 seconds.
Yeah, no rush. Got to have your cup of tea.
Ah, there we are. Ah. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks, Phil. Yeah, I know why you're confused because we
Why?
weren't doing it. We'd switched to a fortnightly
Yeah, I
schedule.
know.
So this was our week off.
Oh, sorry.
That's all
I couldn't
right.
remember what. Well, firstly, I've got. Uh, I haven't emailed. And I'll tell you why, because it's been a disastrous week, though
Oh,
now solved.
it's what? It's solved.
Solved, yes. But it
Good.
was here's my face on Friday last week was because all my native instruments went to
Yes.
demo mode.
No.
Yeah. So all the drums, everything on my new album
What? So that's
sort of worked
Machine.
about five.
Everything from Machine.
No, not. It was a bit complicated. It was, yeah. It was my Abbey Road 60s drums.
Right.
And what was the other one? And Contact. So then I thought, okay, I'll be clever. You just think, well, I don't know what's going on here. So I went to my native instrument portal, and it said demo mode. I was thinking, well, that's weird because I bought them and then it said, oh, update contacts. I thought, all right, I'll be it then. Click. And then I was thinking, that looks like a no entry sign now on contact. So then it was a real like, oh no, because then I couldn't use anything that runs with contact either. In other words,
Right.
pretty much everything
Which is
on
pretty much everything. Do
everything.
Abbey Roads? Abbey Roads run in contact, do they?
Yeah, all
Do
the
they?
native instruments do. And
Right.
but anyway, so it said you've got to update your operating system, and it's like, well, I don't want to do that. So
No.
I emailed Native Instruments.
Yeah, yeah. The man. Your man in on the inside at Native
No, it
Instruments.
took ages. It's not as easy now. You have to fart around. Anyway, I eventually sent a support ticket. And I knew it was something. I thought, well, look, I've got the serial now. I've got everything here. Um, and then I went, so in Machine, it still worked, sort of, but it still worked because out of Machine, in Logic, I couldn't use anything because it wasn't even, I couldn't even open it now.
Right.
In Machine, it was using an older version of Contact or something, some reason.
Right.
I thought, okay. So I tried to open the song with all these MIDI tracks of thing, and then it was complete meltdown, like frozen screen, had to switch off at the plug, couldn't do anything. Rebooted it up, and then so I went back into that track before opening anything and deleted all the MIDI tracks. I thought, I can't not get into the tracks, and I'll just do them again or something. And then I did a search and there was an older version of Contact I had.
Right.
So I loaded that again, and then it was all. Then I opened a track with Abbey Road drums, and it said you can't open this track because you made it in a newer version
In
of
the newer
Contact.
version of Contact. Yeah. Right.
But I hadn't. I'd made it on the version, you know, and it was like, no, I didn't. I was actually, you know, when you say to the screen, no, I didn't. Let me open it. Anyway.
My God.
So it's quite long. Then, one morning, Tuesday morning, I just sort of thought, oh, it'll just be work rounds, whatever. You know, I can't risk operating, you know, setting up the operating system because everything might break then.
Yeah.
And I thought all my output things and all my moves, and they all worked. And I just, and whatever. It had just been changed. Native Instruments had up, you know, it was all back to normal.
So for a few days, it was all demo mode.
Well, demo mode. Well, it was a few days.
You uninstalled it. You installed an older version. You deleted all the MIDI files from your projects, and then they put everything back to how it was and said, "Oh no,
sorry, no, it isn't because I've now deleted it."
Wankers. Oh, that is just so unfair, isn't it? That is the panic vortex right there.
Yeah, well, the worst bit was when I got it working because the old contact, but still demo mode. So well, at least it's got it working. And it was going boo, 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 you know, working. And then, of course, demo mode's like boo, throw, you know.
Oh.
You've had your 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So then I was thinking, okay, so what I'll do, the workaround, is I'll just do it quickly and bounce it to audio as fast as I can.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was quite calm about it. I just thought, well, that's what I have to do.
I'm impressed, Phil. Yeah.
Well, Native Instruments, they are good, and I thought, look, they'll, you know, I have bought it. I've got the DVDs. You know, they're all there. They're not gonna, you know, but it's the same thing. It's just my computer's old now, and so just everything's, you know.
I think that's quite generous of you to say that, Phil, because I think in this instance, I first of all, I want to applaud you for your maturity in not. Yeah. I mean, not so long ago, I think that could have been. I could have been calling you from the rubble of your studio where you just destroyed everything.
Because it does happen though, Dan. Let me just get something to just demonstrate. So here are my hot rods. Yeah, lovely.
Oh yeah.
The other day I was doing a voiceover, you know, and I had to keep a beat, you know, while I was talking. And you know, it's so simple. If I was telling you now, this is what a steady beat, and I could just explain.
Yes.
And this is what, and then I couldn't do it. So I went, oh fuck!
Did you?
No, I just went, bits of wood flying everywhere. And I looked at him and went, oh.
I haven't slayed that dragon. He's just
sleeping.
But
it's okay. It's quite a nice break though. Look, that's a nice clean break. So it's more of a sort of, you know, and the other one's.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, when life gives you lemons. Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't completely banished that demon, but you know.
No, I don't think we ever will we? I mean, we are who we are, but you can learn to, you know, that chimp paradox book is very good about dealing with your inner chimp and feeding it or caging it or whatever you can want to do, negotiating with it.
But it's so hard though when he's throwing his toys out.
That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, when he's in full voice.
Doesn't matter how. I threw a music stand as well out the door. I mean, it was only. It didn't break it. It's down there, and you know when you're just getting everything ready, and I banged my shin on it, and it didn't have a guitar in it. And I thought, right, I just threw it out the door. Just carried on calmly working.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Going back to, I mean, that is my concern. For when I'm recording now. I am thinking, you know, will I be able to open up this project next time? You know,
Yeah.
or next year, next week, you know. And
Yeah.
I know Native Instruments come, you know, I've been with them since Generator 1.5.
Oh, right.
You know, I've been there a long time
Early
with the boys.
adopter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they are not the same company. You know, they've just been bought. I mean, not been bought, but they've just, the two founders have left. You know, they're struggling financially. You know, they've got to make changes. Yeah, and you know, who knows what may happen 3 years down the line. You know, it's six. They may get bought by, you know, who knows what, and they may have a different strategy, entirely different strategy for them, or, you know, they may go bust and shut the servers down. Might, you know, anything might happen.
Yeah.
What you know, you've got to think about that. I like your, I think your strategy of bouncing stuff or recording it, you
Yeah.
know, like Abbey Road's drums, great. Play it, record it,
Oh.
capture it.
Yeah,
Then
and I usually do,
the
Dan. That's
stems.
what I usually do because I like working with
Mm.
audio tracks anyway.
Yeah.
I haven't, there are symbols, there's only a few symbols, but you know, I can't remember what I played. Now I listen to the track and think, well, maybe they don't need.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I don't know now. I can't remember. So I just think, well, it's fate. You know, I was pleased with the track. I'm still pleased with the track. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
You didn't, when you, so now you've removed all the MIDI from it. You can't go
Only
back
one
on.
track. Most of them
Yeah.
have got audio. So
But you didn't save a backup of that before you
no.
removed all the MIDI.
That was a little bit of chimp there. It was like, right, if you don't want to play, goodbye. Backing up would have been, you know, charitable and saving something that was causing you pain.
Yes. Yes. I understand. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, cross me, MIDI files.
Yeah.
It will no longer exist, even though I might really be annoyed about it later.
There, if you had gone supernova and destroyed the whole of Wonky Door Studios,
Yeah.
and then you know, a couple of days later, Native Instruments put out a post and say, "Look, we're really sorry. We you know, realized there was a fault with our software, and it all switched to demo mode, but it's fixed now, and you can all carry on." You know, do you think you would have any recourse to be refunded for the cost of rebuilding your studio?
You know, yes, in some ways, because it
It would
is.
be only fair.
I don't. The thing is, I mean, why it went, who knows? I think it's because Abbey Road drums and you know, and the contact, because it's on my thing. He says update contact. I've got contact 6 free. You know, I can have the newest contact. Not
Yeah.
the clear, the whole, you know,
Yeah.
upgrade free. And I think maybe they just think, oh, we're just going to put it in demo mode, then he'll force him to, or something. I don't know.
The old, yeah.
But that's not, yeah, that's not right, because it's like, it's
No.
because my computer's nearly 12 years old.
Doesn't matter though.
No, exactly, but they should acknowledge that some people have a system, and I've got Contact 5. I've always used Contact 5.
Yeah.
It works for me for what
I don't think it was that. I think it must have been. I mean, does it update still? Doesn't.
No, yeah, you've got the thing, you know, the port, what I can't remember what it's called now.
Yeah.
Okay, it's called Native.
It's probably got a K in it. Native Access with a K, is it?
No, it's just no. It's just very. Let me show. I'll share my screen. Hang on. You can see. Where am I? Is that sharing?
Oh yeah.
So if I open it now, so this is what I was shown, and it's actually quite good. So it logs in, and it's very good. You know, when I buy, you see, and so there it is. You see. Oh, hello. And that said demo, that bit. It said Abbey Road's drummer, demo. And then
so that is literally, yeah. So
that 5, it said demo.
So that could happen at any time. That could happen. That wasn't, it didn't update. It just, the server said he's got a demo version.
If I go updates, you see, there. So that's what I did first. I thought, oh, there we are, click.
Yeah.
If you go like that, it does to 5.8.1, which down here, I have actually got 5.8, but I still got it.
Right.
on my thing, but it's got a big no entry sign on it.
Right. Yeah.
But all these are updates, and I don't do any of these. Like this,
No.
you know, Monarch Massive, Maschine 2, you know, that Maschine software, that one.
Yeah.
Version, but that one works. And it's because of the operating system, you know. So,
Oh, Phil. Yeah, it's a bummer, isn't it?
it's all, you know. And the thing is, when you do they don't tell you. So when you say the contact that one, the update, it should say right at the top, NB, you know,
Compatible, incompatible. It shouldn't even offer it to you. It should
no,
just say not compatible with your
yeah,
operating.
that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The thing you're currently running, it won't work. But,
Yeah. That it should say that right up front, shouldn't it?
and then there's all these I haven't even installed. Apparently, that's quite good. Retro machines.
Oh, I love retro machine. I mean, I haven't got it, but yeah, isn't that isn't that all the drum machines?
Yeah, I think so. It's nearly 4 gig. Look.
Oh yeah. See, I've just that kind of stuff makes. I've tried to avoid all the sample stuff. I've got a thing. I really like conserving bytes. I'm such a miser.
Yeah.
I don't I don't like.
4 gigabytes. I'm not having that.
I'm not. I'm like, oh, look at that. That VST is only 4 megs. That
Yeah,
is awesome. It sounds like a pile of shit. It doesn't matter. Look, it's
tiny.
It's tiny.
9 kilobytes.
It's compact. Yeah. Love it. Just like I love them when they open, you know, they don't take 30 seconds to open.
Oh, I know. Well, that's, you know, Loom, that,
Yeah.
you know, I have heart attacks now because every song, because I've got Loom on a few of the tracks, and Logic, it's just for ages, and you just think, oh no.
Is it going to work?
Just hold my hands, just waiting. And peeping, oh, it's open.
Thank goodness. One more chance. Yeah. And do you bounce the Loom stuff down?
Yeah, they're all bounced. So I should, but I've kept the original MIDIs.
Yeah.
But it still means that Loom's loaded, so maybe I shouldn't just turn off the tracks.
Yeah, no, old Reaper. I think if you freeze the track, it doesn't load the VST, but that's not, you don't bounce it, you freeze it, and it's a different kind of thing. You just, yeah. But I haven't done that with any of my tracks. I should go through and do them all now, shouldn't I? I should freeze them all now because they work.
Really I don't use MIDI a lot. But have you heard of the new Maschine then? It's been launched today.
Yeah.
I was straight looking at it. It does, but you know, it's nearly 1,500 quid.
Standalone.
Standalone, you see. It's like a proper instrument.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I looked at, they were doing a walkthrough, and I was thinking it's not the same as you know, really.
No.
The tiny little screens, little buttons, you know. Not the sort of thing I'd want to do. I think it would be too fiddly because I don't really. My machine that I use, I just do sort of blocks of things, and then I immediately put them onto the Logic and then fiddle with them there. I don't really do any editing on Maschine.
No. I think you're in the sweet spot where you are, and I think, to be honest, Maschine Mark III is what you've got, is it? Or Mark?
I think I've got 2.
Mark II. Yeah. I mean, it's that what you've got there is about 10 years of solid development.
That's an amazing thing. I love it.
But it's had workflow improvement over workflow improvement. I think the standalone version, it'll probably be, you know, more useful as time goes on.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I use Maschine now. It took me a long time so I can record straight into Logic with it.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to discover that. There was someone on YouTube.
Yeah. Showed you how.
It's not in the manual or anything, but you load Maschine in a MIDI thing, and then the output is an auxiliary track, and then you open an audio track where the input is the auxiliary track, and then you have both recording. It's a bit fiddly because sometimes it lags, but when it works, it means you can play Maschine, and it goes
Record it straight in. Ah, nice. Yeah. I have been tempted. I have been tempted. It looks so nice, but yeah. No, fortunately, I've managed to resist so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did a whole song yesterday.
Yeah.
Quite late in the day because I worked, I did work. And then I thought I'll have a little go with Ting.
Mm.
And yeah, I did a whole completely from scratch with Ting and the Moog and everything. I love it.
Yeah.
So
wow, that's amazing.
I wrote, recorded, I was up till about 2 in the morning, sort of.
On it.
Yeah, I mean, I started at about 5, did a little track, and then did a bit of thing, and then did the vocals at about 10, and then I was in here to about half 12. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Fantastic. Good stuff, Phil. Well, I am trying to catch up on our videos on our podcasts.
Right.
I realized I didn't put last week's up or the weeks before, so I've been trying to catch up on those, write those up. So they've been going up. Yeah, nice new Maschine come out. That's very nice.
I looked at those videos, the Flare HD, and I don't know, I thought it sounded better without them.
So did I. The guy sitting there playing his guitar.
Yeah, it suddenly sounded really crisp when they took them out.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I'm thinking you shouldn't be, I don't know why you're using that video as an example.
I totally agree. That's what I was going to come back and say. Yeah. Because he was listening with the trumpets in. I thought, oh, okay, yeah, it's quite interesting. He can play the guitar a bit. Then they took him out, and the music spread out all over all over the soundstage. I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, you can't really hear what he was hearing.
No.
They have the recording thing, but it would be interesting if they'd asked him what was it like.
Well, I think it's a binaural head, isn't it?
Yeah,
and they've got they try and emulate. They're trying to emulate. I think you're right. Yeah. It's impossible to capture.
Yeah.
There was a fantastic. I was so close to spending my hard-earned money on these. They're Boss guitar practice headphones.
Well,
right? They're wireless headphones, right? So you've got those, and you've got a wireless plug. You plug that into your guitar, and then they've got built-in amp sims in here, but which is amazing because you just go clink, boom, and off you go. Yeah, you can stream your phone to them, so you can play along with stuff on there, all wireless, fantastic. But the big thing that they couldn't help but show all the time was that it's got this like virtual mode where if you do this certain button presses and whatnot, then it's like the amplifier is there in front of you.
Oh, I see.
And as you turn your head, the amplifier stays there. So it's like this, you go like this, and it's got head tracking in there, so it can tell where you're, and they're trying to demo that. They're trying to show you on a YouTube video what that's like, and it's just impossible. They get really frustrated because they're going, they give it to people and they're going, wow, this is amazing, man, this is crazy. They go, oh, I wish you could hear this, but we can't figure out how to.
How much are they out of interest?
I think they were like 400 quid, something like that.
Yeah, they're probably pretty good.
They're amazing. I mean, the Boss, the amp simulator stuff is really nice. They've got a wireless practice amp, a little lunchbox practice amp with the same jack. You plug it into that and you can play this amp, and apparently that sounds really good. It's got really nice sound to it. But this is what an incredible practice tool it is, because you've got no wires, nothing, off you go. Mate, I was that close to buying it that close. And then I ended up making one for 15 quid out
Right.
of 2 bits of gaffer tape and an iPhone. And I've been using that ever since. And that, to be honest, I'm glad I saved my money. But because I'm such a miser. I'm like, yes, but I can do this with one little bit of string. Listen. I love it. I love it. Although that breaks every time. Look, this is my
What's that?
this I open. I can just it's a grip to hold your iPhone in. Yeah, you can put your iPhone in there, and then you can open this up and clip it on the guitar on my electric. So I clip that so it's on the guitar. I've got a very short cable and an adapter and a headset. That all goes in, and I can wander around playing amazing, using one of the amazing amp sims off the iPhone.
Of course. Yeah.
But without, I've got one wire between my iPhone and my headphones,
Oh, I see.
But this is very, this is about the 4th time I've glued it here. Yeah. So it doesn't, this is the dodgy bit. But I always think of you when I snap this off, because I turn around, and I bang it against a door or a table leg, and it snaps off. And I think Philip Davis would now be putting the guitar through the window, but I'm not going to be.
Not the guitar. I wouldn't do the guitar. That thing that snapped would have gone through the window. No, I'm pretty good with instruments.
Do you? Yeah. I've got another friend who breaks guitars when he gets mad.
Yeah. No, I don't break guitars. No. Drumstick, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, bless. Right. So that is. I think that's got to be it, Phil.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I've got to get going and record these. Upload these. I also I've got a little bit of I'm working on my gazebo song that I would like to get going, and I'd also like to get that track over to you. I want to get some stuff over, but you're working away. You're in a creative
it's nearly
frenzy, aren't you?
Yeah, today it's quite hard actually. I have to say that work it's hard now. School's gone back. I hadn't really felt it before, but it's just really, there's nothing there. I'm doing my best and I'm doing stuff that's the whole of me and all that. But so today, I was doing some webinars and stuff, writing them, and then I just thought, I just felt so uninspired, not getting anything back.
Yeah.
I just thought I'm going to work on the album, so I went to a track and I added to. It felt a bit like I did a shaker, tambourine, a little bit of extra keyboards, a bit of floor tom and stuff. Just it's sounding much better now. So.
Yeah, no, you said that last week. Let me remind you. You said, "Look, I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to go." You've got that gig abroad, haven't you?
Well, hopefully Portugal, but now self-isolate. Now it was announced today. It doesn't matter. I'll still do it. So what? I just have to spend 2 weeks.
Yeah.
In the studio, that'd be terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. No, exactly. But the schools aren't going to be looking around for bringing people in right now, are they? They've got so much on their cases.
Yeah, I know, and I've done. I told you, I sent the newsletter and all that.
Yeah.
You're doing your best. I've updated some website, but it's just, I do. It was okay when all the schools were off because no one was getting anything, but now everyone's back but me. That's what it feels like. I know it's not.
Yeah.
Hello. Can I come and play? Oh, Ryan.
Oh, and it's not like that at all, Philip.
No,
it's not like that at all. No. Anyway, everybody else will be off again in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, I should have some something to. Yeah, it's nearly done. I think the album.
Good.
Yeah. So I'll send you a few. I'm going to do, send a few things through to people, have a little listen.
Well, fantastic news. Of course, you're
You're
gonna premiere it on the podcast.
Definitely.
Yeah. Absolutely. That would be good. Launch show. Should we have a launch party?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We could invite. Do you want me to invite a special guest?
Yeah, that'd be great, man.
To your launch party.
Taze, we'll invite Taze. You never know.
You never know. Might as well. You hit him up on Twitter.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. Well, yeah. Just get the song. I mean, get anything you've got. Is it on Dropbox you're going to use?
I haven't got anything at the moment. I haven't done any of it because I'm on this podcast all the time.
Oh,
I've got to get off this. So, do you want to do it next week, or are we going to give next week a miss and then do the week after?
Yeah, let's give next week a miss because I might be in Wales.
Right. Yeah. All right. Love to your dad.
Yeah. And he should be out soon.
Fantastic.
Maybe in a week. You had a specialist. He's walking on crutches now.
Brilliant.
Really, it's been a lot, but 2 months. But he seems to be. He'll be back out playing golf in November. The specialist said so.
Wow.
Yeah. So there we go.
Oh, you can go out with him.
Yeah. That's funny. Golf isn't my strong point. Can you imagine me? No! Banned from the course. There's my putter.
Yeah, on second thoughts, maybe not.
We should have an episode on anger management. We put that one in.
I'll put it on the wheel. Yeah.
But it's the strategy that always works for me.
All right, Phil.
All right. Good to
take care. Yeah.
Soon.
Lots of love, Phil. Bye. Take care.
Bye.